live right now. So we do this live for you in the morning. So we give you some education and knowledge about how the tax sales work. So if you're new to our channel, we're in the real estate area, real estate, but we do tax sales, tax lien investing, tax deed investing, and tax redeemable deed investing. So these are people who didn't pay their property taxes. And again, we're not here to say that nobody really, in my opinion, really says, hey, I'm loving to pay my property taxes. I enjoy paying my... I don't think anybody really can commit to say that they do enjoy doing that. But something we have to do. It does pay for public services. A lot of money is used from property taxes to pay for our government services. So I want to talk about North Carolina. We talked about it over at TikTok, so now we're going to talk about here on YouTube in North Carolina. So in North Carolina, what happens? North Carolina is a tax deed auction state. And in a tax deed auction state, you're going to be bidding to own the property in the state of North Carolina. So we've got to know that. I always tell people, where is the state located? Whatever state you plan on bidding on, where's it located? Get your map out, go on Google, find your state that you plan on bidding, wherever it is, and know where it's located, what other states are close to it, because you get an idea about, one, how the weather is, because we do know that if you're down in the south part, you're probably not going to have as much snow as you have up in the north part. Houses will be constructed differently compared to over there, and also compared to the west part, which is where we're at. We're in Los Angeles, California, okay? So, North Carolina, welcome to North Carolina. So North Carolina is a tax deed auction state. Tax deed auction state. And in a tax deed auction state, you're going to be bidding to own the property at the auction. But they put a twist because they have that upset bid in North Carolina. Upset bid. And in an upset bid is what happens there. Well, somebody can upset you. Somebody can pay a higher amount of money than you and control the deed, you could say. So, and it's usually about 5 or 10%. It's not a large amount of money. So if you know the rules of North Carolina, why would you want to bid at the regular auction? That's ridiculous. Wouldn't want to do that. Basically want to wait for the auction to come up on the upset bid. Now the upset bid, you want to show up there, you want to pay your fee and be the upsetter, okay? Pay the higher amount of money there at the tax auction. Now they're all held in person, so you got to understand that. So you are going to have less competition than they are online. So that's a big advantage if you're there locally, okay? Is that you're able to buy the properties. You won't have to worry about somebody from way out in California or Oregon or Nevada probably flying down there. It's usually never going to happen. It's mostly going to be more of the local people or around the area who are going to buy these properties, okay? So remember, North Carolina tax deed auction, they're all held in person. It's a bid up premium. Whoever pays the highest amount will win at the auction. But 10 days. 10 days, somebody has a right to upset you, pay a higher amount of money in 10 days. And if they do, then they're the next highest bidder. And then somebody could upset them for another 10 days. And it can continue on. Okay, so it's a really unique situation there of upsetting. Upset here, upset there, upset there. Okay, so something I want to throw that out to you, that we know how it works. Upsetting, okay? Vu Jiamin, hello, good morning. Vu Jiamin, okay? Good morning and everything. So we're here in Los Angeles, California. We're in the education part. And we're just here to really give you education about how the tax sale works. tax lien, tax deed, and tax redeemable deed. You know, we're not here on the entertainment part. We're not here to play video games or none of that stuff, okay? Yeah, hey, good morning. Okay, yeah, good morning via Jia Ming, okay? So, the key here is what? Knowing what the rules are state by state if you're going to do a state, okay? If you're going to do a state, you got to know what the rules are, okay? And every state's going to run differently. So if you do North Carolina, we know what some of the rules are, right? Basic information. But if we know this, now after you do win at the courthouse, okay? You win, it's going to go to the it's usually going to go to the treasurer's office or the courtroom, and they'll hold it for 10 days. That's where you're going to have to go down and overbid you. I mean, to upset, place an upset bid after that. Then, if nobody upsets you after that 10-day period, okay? Oh, you're from Vietnam. Good morning. Welcome from Vietnam. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, check with Vietnam. I don't know how Vietnam works. If they have it like in California, here in the United States has it that if you have to pay property taxes in the United States on your property, on real property. So if you have like, you know, houses like this, little houses, condo, townhomes, whatever, you have to pay what? You have to pay property taxes, okay? You have to pay property taxes on it. So you got to check in your country if they have that. And then what happens if people don't pay? It always happens. I tell people it is 100% impossible that everybody pays their property taxes. It just doesn't happen, okay? It just doesn't happen. So when you do North Carolina, you're going to be bidding. And whoever pays the highest amount will control the deed. Somebody has 10 days to upset you. After that, if nobody upsets you, it will go to court. And then the judge will basically sign it off, okay? Sign it off that you are the highest bidder and you will win the property, the deed, okay? North Carolina, all in person, remember, all in person. So, you know, some good opportunities. Some opportunities that you can really consider doing. Now, I'll tell you something here. If I were other people, what I would probably do is say, okay, let's do an upset. Let's see who wins at the auction, and then do an upset. Do it by mail. Contact the county, treasurer, whatever we have to do. See what you have to do is an upset there. You know, only cost you a couple dollars, but you could get some good properties there because you're doing everything by mail, okay? So, yeah, I'm 63, so 63. But anyway, so we're almost done. We come on YouTube for a few minutes. We come on YouTube for a few minutes to give you some education and knowledge about how the tax sales work, tax lien, deed, and redeemable deed, okay? We're about giving you education. We're not here to entertain you, okay? We're not here to jump around and, you know, and do all this other stuff. No. We're here for education. We're here to educate you, not entertain you. Educate you, give you some knowledge, okay? So we hope that we gave you some information, you know, and we welcome everybody. Few people watching, you can see a few people watching. And subscribe to our channel here with a Tax Sale Master. We come live maybe like once a day here on YouTube. So if we come live, you can maybe check us out, okay, of how we work here on YouTube, okay? So it's some knowledge you can get of how things work here on YouTube, okay? All right, yeah, Grandma's 63. Okay, so anyways, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching this morning. And we will talk to you another day. And thank you very much, Ving Jia Ming. Okay, thank you very much. All right, talk to you. Bye-bye.